Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Evil Mage and today I am back in Snowrunner. There might be a bit of a sound difference here today. I recorded this whole episode apparently with my mic muted. I must not have been paying attention at all. So, I'm going to go back through and basically do what I did in the video, more or less. But I'm doing it after the fact, so it might sound a little different. For this video, we're gonna take this fuel trailer, the scout trailer behind me, over towards the Tuz Tatarin, but not directly. We're gonna do a couple tasks on the way. One of them I think is called like temporary situation or something like that, and we need to take these metal beams that I have loaded up out to a electrical tower. So we'll go ahead and get set up and head out. Get our lights on. We're gonna follow the path until we hit this marker. We're gonna stay on the main road, so it should be pretty simple here. Not a whole lot going on. Ooh. Nice hit, but no damage. That's good. I actually recorded another video after this one, because I do both of my daily Snowrunner recordings in one session, and then I go through and I edit them all. I noticed right as I was starting my other video that my mic wasn't picking up. I thought I had muted it at some point for a cough in my first video, and I would only have to fix a little bit of it. Turns out I was wrong. I had no audio this entire video. What an idiot. But anyways, we'll fix it. We'll make it all good. A little bit of mud. It's not going to be an issue. Okay, so that mark right there is where we're going to make our turn. And we're going to try and make a climb here. This is a nasty hill for big trucks. It's actually kind of nasty for anything, but especially something this size. And unfortunately, we kind of have to get up there. There is a back way in, but it is a long trip. So I'm going to try and get up this with this vehicle. And it took me some, took me a few attempts. And I had to do it without the trailer, and then winch the trailer up to where I was, and then let it go, and crawl a little further up the hill. As you can see, we're really struggling right here. For a minute, I was thinking we were going to have to go around. All of these weak little winch points that just break as soon as you give them a tug, do nothing. I think I actually have to back up and try the other side to get up there. Because there's a little rock that is catching my chin, and it's not letting my front wheels do any pulling. So at that point, I'm basically on 2 wheels. And I can't get enough traction to get up. Right there. That's the move I needed to do. I had to get my front tires up onto something so I could pull. Now that we're up on some rocks, I actually need to winch from the back of my truck up to that tree just to get my front end turned. There we go. That'll pull me up the hill a little further. Perfect. So now I have like 5 tires in contact out of my 8. I just managed to climb it here. There. Now I realized that I left my trailer behind. And it's out of range. So, a little more struggle. We're actually going to need to we're going to need to climb a little further. Get up on the other side's rocks and back down a little ways. Here I'm debating if I'm going to come back out or not. And it turns out I do. So really this is all for nothing. But I do pull it off anyways. So yeah, now that I've transferred over to the rocks on the right, they're a little smoother. I can't get directly onto them from the bottom, but once you're up here, it's actually a pretty flat little section there. And when I stop partway down this hill, my trailer comes back into range. There, I have 1 winch point. And luckily it's the front of the trailer. So now that I've got it hooked, I really don't care what's happening back there. I just got to get it back up too. I'm going to go around this corner. Gonna run over some trees. All right. When I first started making videos, this is how I did them all. I would record the game, and then I'd come back and I'd do voiceover during editing, but try and make it seem like I was talking live. Just because I didn't have the knowledge in OBS to get the ducking and everything working. And I don't know. It was just easier to mix them in my editing software, separate tracks, than it was to try and get everything set up to live talk. And then I started getting a little better with all the software and decided it was probably in my best interest to do the live audio recording. But I don't know. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. My first little milestone. I would love to see some more people join the channel here. My goal is to get monetized. And I'm not going anywhere. I've got like 400 videos on my channel. For a very small audience at the moment. That's okay. I'm gonna be here playing games anyways, so I might as well share them with you guys. But I do really want to get monetized at some point. So if you guys can help me out here, if you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And click that like button too. It will really help me get my videos out to more people. Every time you guys hit that like button, it tells the algorithm, hey, show this to more people. Come on, what's going on here? I need to get around this corner and I need to get up the hill. And then we're gonna head out as soon as I get this. We're gonna go get the Dawn for On Thin Ice as well. And actually, I think I'm gonna leave that trailer somewhere right about there and just go up this hill without it. So I'm gonna have to come back down the same way I went up in order to get turned around. Alright, so there's the trigger point. And I get a little lost here, and I'm trying to turn in the cargo to the trigger point. And, oh, see, I saw it right when you did. The drop-off point's right behind me. Alright, so let's back up here, and we'll get the cargo dropped off. Good. We completed that task. So, there's two possible ways to get on thin ice. And I'm actually going to back up to the gas trailer here. And actually, I kind of want to load it so that I'm not dragging it with that little wheel catching on stuff. If I load it into my flatbed and pack it, then I don't have to worry so much about it. It goes where I go. Need to get a little more turned around here. I got to thinking not too long ago about, I have the multiplayer with Mad and Skeleton Boy, and I have my solo play here. They're both on hard mode, and we're doing them unmodded. We have to do the multiplayer unmodded. Because we all bought the game from different sources, so we're cross-play. That we can activate mods, but we have to make sure we only use cross-play mods. And a lot of the mods that I like are not cross-play. So I was thinking about maybe doing a New Game Plus playthrough of Snowrunner and show you guys like some crazy mods and things like that. So let me know if you would like to see that. I have a pretty good idea that I know at least a couple people that will watch them. But it seems like the views on my Snowrunner videos are kind of weak lately. So I was hoping as we got deeper into the game and into some things that maybe some of you guys haven't seen in your own games, that might increase my views. And that could still happen. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm kind of worried. My last few videos have been, like, really low on views compared to what other videos get. And I don't really know what the difference is. Alright, so there's the trigger point for on thin ice, but we've already got it triggered. So all we really need to do is grab the truck and start driving. I don't want to restart. I want to start tracking. So let's go into here. Start tracking for on thin ice. Alright. So I could go over and get that task, and I thought about it. And actually there's a contract that I need to do, that I need to visit all of these towers. We've already gotten to a couple points on a couple of exploration contracts just while doing other things. But I decided that that probably wasn't a good idea to do with the Mastodon. So we're just gonna head out to the main road. So we're gonna go right back down that hill that I spent all that time trying to get the fuel trailer up. And it's much easier going back down. Just setting some markers here so I know where to turn to go where I need to go. It's a really good thing that that dawn doesn't have to be in good condition when we turn it in, because we keep really messing it up here. Alright. Back out on kind of the main path here. Believe it or not, this kind of is the main road in the area. Alright. Make a left here. This is the main way to get over to the west. Which eventually gets us to the bridge we repaired in the previous video. You know the map's going to be nasty when this is your main road. You know? If this is the best road in the area's got problems. Cola's actually really fun, but it can be really frustrating if you're not using the proper equipment. With the vehicles that I have, though, it's not bad. Time consuming, tedious, yes, a little bit. There's really not anything overly complicated that is going to make your life miserable. Okay, here we are for On Thin Ice. We pull through the area, the dawn will disappear. That is our second task for this video. And it's a really good place to stop. So, for those of you that enjoyed the video, or if it helped you in your own gameplay, please make sure you hit that like button. And feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm playing. I hope to see you all on the next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.